Let's look at the history of house prices. So, look, this is just a graph showing basically where our house prices are today. And it's basically from 1970. And the reason I show you this graph is because from 1970 onwards, something happened that changed the course of history, and it probably won't be reversed, to be honest. And that is the dollar was taken off the gold standard. I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. So what basically happened there was President Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. The dollar used to be relative to the actual gold price, but it's not anymore. So basically what happened then was the dollar was kind of more finite because it was relevant to the gold standard, whereas now, well, since the early 70s, what's kind of happened here is asset prices and income growth doesn't correlate whatsoever because all the money goes into hard assets, and it's mostly because of the increase in credit as well. So you can see all the recessions that have happened, the little blips and all that kind of thing, and generally the cash rate going right down, which is what's happening, and it's going to continue to happen because of what's going on. But that's what's happened to house prices. So you can see Sydney and Melbourne well out in the lead. Melbourne, funny enough, did start well below Sydney, but it's obviously not too far. Beyond that, obviously now Brisbane has caught up. Adelaide has as well, and Perth too. But really, in terms of a median house price, Melbourne is still second to Sydney, and it's definitely going to do well in the future. So that's the history of house prices in terms of where we are. You can also see the inflation rate there. So, apart from the 70s where we had awful inflation, it's been pretty relative to the cash rate there anyway. So that's the history of house prices anyway.